Hello, fellow YouTubers and patriots of the 1911 gun culture. Just want to do a quick video on an aftermarket Magwell for 1911s. I was having, not problems, it was just slowing me down to change out mags while I was in USPSA competitions. I'm new to it. I'm not great, but it's a kick and it's fun to me. So, you know, when we're all perfect, get back to me. What I want to cover today is the installation, not so much, but the modification that I made to this aftermarket Magwell. After I installed it, what I discovered was the tolerances were a little tight for a wider based magazine. I guess if your magazines are square to the housing or to the magazine itself, they're not a problem. But with the mec-gars that I'm running, I really had to jam it up in there in order for it to engage the mag catch. That could be a big problem on the range. So I don't know, a little American ingenuity, some hand tools, and what I did is I actually rounded all this out and flushed it up to the pistol itself. Now they are the pistols are flared in the grip itself from the factory. And when I installed the aftermarket Magwell, the two didn't line up, and it really actually looked like I don't know, it looked piss poor. Of course, there's so many manufacturers in 1911s. This is a Smith & Wesson. You know, anybody who's doing aftermarket stuff, it's not going to be spot on right out of the box. So, I don't know, a little hand tool work and some common sense, and you can get things to work right. A lot of folks will just show the install of these Magwells. I'll just be quick and just describe it. This style, it actually has two ears that go around the grip panel screw bushings, which is going to raise your grip panel up a little bit. These are Hogue grips, real easy. I just drew two lines where it fits in and just sliced off a little piece of rubber on the back side. 30 seconds, both sides done. Wood grips, laminated grips, even metallic grips, you're going to be working a little bit more with those to get them right. Just since I was focusing so much also on magazines with my 1911, something I noticed was if I had the magazine release completely engaged, what it was doing is the release itself was coming across and rubbing on this portion of the magazine itself, which that's friction, and if I want that magazine out of my gun because it's empty, or I'm ready to put another magazine in, I want a fresh 8 rounds, that's slowing me down on the clock. So what I did was pretty simple. Once again, folks, using common sense. Let me set the camera down. We're going to pull that mag release out. Mag release removal is very simple on 1911. Just engage it somewhat. Get yourself a flat tip screwdriver and just work that screw till you hit the sweet spot. You'll know it when you hit it, and it should come just right out for you, just as so. What I did with this, see if we can get it to focus. What we did here, or what I did here, you weren't here so we didn't do anything, is I just took a little bit of metal out of this portion of it right over here, because what it was doing was coming across when it was engaged, and this portion of it here was contacting the magazine. So real simple, just took the Dremel tool to it, took a little metal out, smoothed it up, gave it a little bit of a polish, because anytime you've got metal on metal, two polished parts are a lot less friction than two parts that are not polished. Took me all about 5 minutes, and I think it works great. I mean, the magazines will just about jump out at you now. So we'll go back and reinstall that. Once again, you just engage it somewhat, not all the way. Give it a little turn, you'll feel the sweet spot. Voila, good to go. Mags go in, mags drop out. As advertised. Doing exactly what it needs to be doing. So, as I said, just a little work with some files, a Dremel. Took me probably about a whole hour and a half. And it works great. If you have any questions, just go ahead and PM me or put them in the comment section below. Subscribe, rate, comment. Y'all have a good day. Shoot safe. Bye.